Right, well, it seems like a long time since we started these videos, and we're finally ready to start doing some art with them. So let's see how we do that. I've got my layers palette out, which I'm going to keep open for the time being. Make it a little bit smaller than it is there. And the first thing is we want to put in the picture that we're going to be working from. So we're going to be using a source photo to get all our information from, and then we're going to be working over the top to make life easy. And there are a number of ways you can do this. The first way is, if you're on the Mac, you can just go to the Finder and you can get your photograph and you can just drag it in, and that's really quite easy there. And there's Reg there, so we can put that in as our layer. That's one way of doing it. Let's just delete that, and let's do the second way of doing it, which is to go to File and go to Place, which is here, and click on that, and then we have to navigate to that. So we're going to go to the desktop, and then we're going to find Reg there again, and we're going to place it in there. And then this comes along with our cursor and says, where do you want to place this? So we've got it there. Now the next thing is I want to scale this up, so I'm going to hold down Shift, and we're going to put him in there. It doesn't matter that the quality might degrade because we're making Reg a bit bigger than he really is. Okay, but now we're going to rename the layer, double click on it, we're going to call this Reg. So we've got it there. That's our source photo. I'm going to lock that layer, and then I'm going to create a new layer. Now be very careful, down here are two buttons that mean quite different things. This means a new sublayer, a new shape that you're going to put onto an existing layer, and this bigger one here means create a new layer, and we're going to put that over the top, and we're going to say artwork for this layer. So let's look at our layers palette again. The Reg layer now has a little padlock here which shows you that layer is locked, and when I try and work with it, let's just go and try and draw on it. Let's get a brush or something and try and draw it. I get a pencil with a no-go sign next to it because the layer is locked, so I can't do it. If I take the lock off, you can see immediately the no-go sign disappears, and I'm ready to draw if I want to, but I don't. So I'm going to lock it again by clicking there, that little padlock sign. Okay, I'm going to go up, and I'm going to go up to the artwork layer, which is okay, and I could draw and paint in that if I want to, but I'm going to get a rectangle over here, making sure that I've still got the black fill, no stroke value, and I'm going to put that over the top of Reg. So we've got a black square, and you think, well, that's no good, how can we see the photograph? Well, there's an easy way that you can do that, is you can come over here to the opacity palette, or transparency as it's called. Sometimes I change it, it's called transparency. If I couldn't find that, I would go to the Windows menu, and I would go down to transparency down here and pull it open. Let's drag that off for the moment and hide gradients and stuff. And then with the shape selected, remember in Illustrator you must have a shape selected to affect it 99.9% of the time. We're going to change the opacity down to about 16, 15, around that kind of level there. And when we do that, we can see the photograph through the shape, which is just exactly what we want to do, because we're going to be working on the shape but using the photograph as guidance. And in the next video I'm going to show you how to start cutting.